You know what's crazy? As right as I started stream, literally 2 seconds ago, I got a ping from Duolingo.
Hey, it would be a bummer to lose your 333-day streak, just saying.
I'm getting to it. Okay? It's part of my warm up. Hi, chat. Good evening. You want to see some good tweets that I saw today? Do not put Gojo plushie in the shower. No, not shower. Dryer. Look, can't make this up. We were going to arcade as Claudie when Fenrir's tire blew and a Final Fantasy VII fan recognized us and help. It looks so real. Not funny, just beautiful. I sent this to Joshua because he's been missing New York lately. This is like one of my favorite 3D artists. Incredible. Incredible. I can't pronounce his name, but I love him and he's extremely underappreciated. So there she go. Actually, I'm going to retweet it.
Hi.
Hi.
August streaming almost over.
Almost
How
over. I
feeling?
know. I know. I'm like sad happy.
QA.
The last few days are going to be interesting. So I'm going to be traveling. You've been touching too much grass. Log back on. Two sides. Pookie. I didn't finish the summer event and I had a day to finish it. You have a day to finish it? Well, let's finish it together. I may not 100% finish it because I still have to like a little choir Madison. Because I'm just going to do like whatever world quest I have left and then maybe I'll hunt around, but I just don't want to miss any like the super good stuff, you know? Bouquet. Bouquet for my sweetie. And then this art. It's really beautiful. Love his face.
Peachy Song says
Wow,
can we
wow,
add 20
wow,
likes
wow, wow.
showcase to the daily warm-up plaza.
We could do that. We could do that. Oh my gosh. I've just discovered like a beautiful Genshin art train. Wait, is that the reference? Wait, I lost it. Is that the reference? Oh my gosh, see, I did it. I posted a TikTok yesterday, and I posted on YouTube Shorts about how I accidentally save things as my profile picture. Oh my gosh, it didn't even work. Because I just hit this button instead of open image in a new tab. And people didn't believe me. It's pretty good. Wait. Do it. Hey, it's not even working anymore. This is not helping my case. Why would I post about it if I was lying? Surely. No proof. I'm cooked. Is it because I want a new picture? What should my new desktop Opera GX picture be? Taking suggestions. Are you excited for 5.0? Very excited. Very, very excited. I can't believe it's happening. I feel like it's going to be different. It's going to feel very different from every region. Which they've all felt different, but maybe Fontaine felt more similar to Mondstadt. Like, I'm excited for the fresh experience. Surely the distance between opening tab and use as wallpaper isn't compelling argument. Okay, so let me show you. Let me prove it, okay? Let me prove it. Tifa. Okay, so here's why. Let me explain. Let's find another beautiful picture of Tifa. Yay, so pretty. So let's say I want to use this picture in a thumbnail. So I click really quickly. There's a lot of options here, right? So I just kind of...
I've had an awesome 8 months for this.
Let me explain!
Here's to many more.
So you see how there's like a break right here? Like there's a line marker. I use this as like a visual anchor. I'm like, oh,
Hope
top of the
everyone wins
line.
their 50/50
Open image in a new tab.
5.0 smile.
So sometimes I go down an extra one. Yay, Tifa! Sometimes I just go to this marker instead of the top one, okay? That's how it happens. But I'm leaving that because that's such a pretty picture of her. August, thank you for the resub. Riley, thank you for the tier 1 sub. Susha, thank you for the 8 months. Ellie, thank you for the 39. Jeannie, thank you for the 26. Makes sense to me. Thank you. Thank you. 4.8 what? Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact. Dig a deeper hole. Why would I post about it on technically four different platforms if I was lying? Hi, Mom. Ever since the news about Pocket Camp came out, are they discontinuing Pocket Camp? Is that what I heard? Pocket Camp. Pocket Camp shutting down. Why? Why? What's the reason? It's a successful game. Why would Nintendo offload? Like, what? They're re-releasing it. Oh. Suja, thank you for the 5. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Rip Pocket Camp. Yeah, I guess it's coming back. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, especially with subs costing an extra $1 for no reason now. You had Pocket Camp before buying Animal Crossing New Horizons. That's so interesting. I'm surprised. What's interesting I had?
I may not be in stream as often as before, but I will always adore you and your content, Miss Dish. Congrats
That's
on
okay.
almost finishing your August daily streaming.
Thank you.
Flower.
I'm happy when my viewers go outside and touch grass and do other things. And I always appreciate when you check back in and say hi. Eden, thank you for the 22 months. Are you going to watch the Kachina trailer today? Oh, did that come out? Was that what the 9 pings I got from Genshin Twitter? Was that what that was? Oh, banger song. I am. Yes, I am going to watch the Kachina trailer. Heads up. I'm probably not going to be posting a lot of the trailer and teaser reactions of Natalie characters to Daily Dish. I'm not sure how to fully explain this, but lately I've had a lot of like trolls lurking around Daily Dish and like saying super out of pocket stuff. TLDR, it's like people trying to it's people who like saw me say my opinion about some of the Natalie characters and then assume that I'm boycotting the game, or people who basically like don't understand my full point of view, which is like fine if you don't, like you don't really have to care about my full point of view, but if you're going to open your mouth and talk about it, then you should. So basically, I'm still deciding. It's going to kind of vary character to character, but Daily Dish might not be posting a lot of the just I don't know why. I don't know where they're coming from. They're just like waiting. They're like gnawing at the bars of their enclosure, ready to like call me out for something. So I just don't want to deal with it. So I don't want to deal with it. And I don't want Ethan to have to deal with it. So they will be on Dish VODs. I will mark them, but they're probably not going to get their own video anymore for now. Yeah, it's specifically on Daily Dish. It's not really on any of my other channels. It's only that one. where people are like, it's I'm like wondering, do people subscribe just so they can say something snarky? Where's my necklace from? I answered this question. It starts with a J. It starts with a J. Maybe. I found him on Instagram. Gentle Jewelry. Oh my gosh, how did you know that? Yeah, Gentle Jewelry. What Peachy said. Thank you. Yeah, people have nothing productive to do. I mean, to be completely honest, like there's... Oh my gosh, I love this song. Oh, I love this song. There have been times where I've gotten really helpful insight from comments. 100%. And like have changed my views on perspective on some things. But there's a difference between like helpful criticism, productive criticism, and people just trying to cause issues. So I just until the lurkers go away, I'm probably just gonna lay low on that channel. But the reactions to stuff will go on in my VODs, of course. Da, da. Okay, so today we shall be doing dailies, my dailies. We'll watch the Kachina trailer. I also want to watch the collected miscellany of Muilani because apparently it's really funny. And then Simulanka, maxing Simulanka. And after that, if there is time, Rebirth. Final Fantasy Rebirth. Because I've been thinking about it. And unfortunately, I took a fat nap today, so there's a good chance I undid a lot of my fixing the sleep schedule efforts. So we'll just see how long Simulanka takes. It could be quick. We'll see. Did you do the unvoiced quest? I did one of them. I did the one about the traveling friend. That was cool. A lot of like traveler sibling parallels. That one was really short, and I think there's another one I haven't done. One or two that I haven't done. Okay. Thank you, God. I'm finally done with katakana. For now.
水
So loud.
こんにちは
Is that loud for you? Holy crap. Chill.
カレー
人それはカレーですわ
Huh?
それはカレーです
水
This is like a
Cake.
refresh. I've done all
カ
this
レー
stuff.
ケーキ
じゃあね
Janet.
はい3時です
San.
3
Sanji
時で
des.
す
2時です。
Ichi des?
2
Oh. It's 2 o'clock. Ichiji. Ichiji? Yeah.
それはカレーです
That's curry. That's freaking curry. Hi.
はい
こ
こ
れ
れ
はご
ご
飯
飯
です。
です3時ですか
Is it 3 o'clock? 3 o'clock.
はい1時です
Hi. Ichiji
で
ですす。Ichiji.
に
2時。
はい1時です
Hi.
はい1時
Ichiji
で
ですす。Easy. Quick lesson. I was also I actually got over a 90. Hi Diva. Hi Diva. My dailies keeps getting longer. It used to just be Wordle and Duolingo, and now it's Duolingo, Wordle, genshidle, wuwudle, And who else? Oh, and a insaniquarium. This is my dailies are going to start taking too long. Treat. Treat. Oh. Cheat. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh. Oh. Okay. I'm an idiot. I'm actually like not even paying attention. The E is the last letter. So T-A. Table? No, T is not first. And it's not last. So it has to be one of these. Sometimes I feel like I need a pen and paper. Song's kind of toxic. Song is toxic. What is this? Okay, so don't know what's here. Feel like it could be this. Stale? Stale? No, it's no T. Stare. Stay. Stave. Well, it could be state. Skate. 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 Yay! How do you say it? Wordle. Genshidle. Easy. Great. Not a sword. Not from Mondstadt. Oh my gosh. Okay. What does Chevres use? She uses a sword, doesn't she? I feel like I've never used her. Oh, a polearm.
SPLT
I guess it could be?
says I dang near cried at today's garden video. I'm so proud of
Oh,
you, Miss Dish.
thank
I aspire
you.
to be like you, smile.
Oh, the weekly boss is right, but it's not. She's not. Oh. What weekly boss is that? Is that not a Fontaine weekly boss? Wait, what is it? Who is that? Who is that? Wait, who is that? Is that the whale? This is not a helpful picture. Is that what is that the icon it has? That don't look like a whale? Okay, who uses the whale who's not from Fontaine? Who's not from Fontaine? Is it Arlecchino? No, she's her own weekly boss, idiot. Okay. Chiori is a sword user, right? So it can't be her. It's also not, okay, not pyro. So what are my options? It's either electro, dendro, or hydro. And it has to have been in the 4 points. Your Fontaine, kind of. Fontaine. Sethos. I don't know what weekly boss he uses. But it's one of the only weapons I have chosen. Okay, Sethos as an option. And alternatively, Xianyun? I built her. What weekly boss was it? Could it have been the whale? I feel like it wasn't. Oh, Animo as well. Catalyst. I only have one more guess. Okay, I'm going to go with Shenyun. Oh my gosh! Thank God. I totally forgot she uses the whale. Oh, the region is still categorized as Shnesnaya, not Fontaine for Arlecchino. I felt like such a doornail when this card flipped over. It was Arlecchino staring back at me. Stupid. Okay, last one. This is much easier. There's not that many choices. But the thing is, I have much less knowledge. Closer? What weapon? Sword? Oh, right. Catalyst user, you fool. I don't know. Rover Havoc? I'm not enough of a Wawa gamer to know this. This would unknown. You're kidding me. Unknown. Listen, they spawned in Huanglong. That should count. Very mad. Sanhua? Taochi. Yeah, low-key, I would have never guessed that. Okay, we got one more to do. Just one insane aquarium. Literally one. While we work toward the second pet. Just one. Watch, just one. I'll even leave song requests on because this is going to be so short. Although I will go into the insane aquarium category, of course. Okay, I think I can do this one better. I think I could do this one better. Gash? Okay, we're gonna bring in Angie, Presto, and Prego, not that necessary. Well, Nimbus. What is the point goal of this game? To have the insanest aquarium that makes the most money. That is the goal. I will also to become the greatest Insane Aquarium streamer of all time. That is my additional goal. Thank you for your service. We will now have you be the clam to make some cashola for us. She missed it. If we can miss it. And then after that, it will be... If we can... Maybe Prego? Prego meta? Maybe Prego meta. Oh shoot, I'm out of cash. Please feed them. They're going to die. Oh my gosh, best out. Oh my gosh, I'm throwing. Ah! 200 coins down the drain. I'm throwing. Prego meta real. Yeah. I've set my progress back so much. Like a fool.
Touch, 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 touch.
Okay, I need you guys to start making some cash. Because we are broke. We are broke. Please, I need some money. This round is not going well. Already? Oh, I messed up. That was not what I wanted. No! Stay living! Stay living! Okay, Meryl. I need you to clutch up here. Start making us some cash. Oh my gosh, I did not mean to do that. It's okay, they'll get bigger. I need to watch some guide videos on how to make the most. How to make the most in Insane Aquarium. Like how to max out these rounds. Here we go. Now we're talking. It's all exponential, you know? Instant res. Wow. I can't click fast enough! Bruh. Don't go toward it, you idiots. Ugh, wasting precious time here. Okay, now we're talking. But only 4 minutes left? I gotta start building really quick now. Oh, my finger is cramping. Angel, if you don't res that mama right now... Ugh, she's too slow! Ugh. Not gaming. We're not gaming. Horrible round. I'm using my other finger. Ugh, really? Death sound incoming. Okay. This will not be my best work. Go, Angel, hurry, hurry. That was close. I need to max win. I'm not max winning. Crunch, crunch. Dang, I got started way too slow this time. No way. Already? Watch them eat all my omnivores. I'm making the most out of these last 30 seconds. Collect every diamond. Okay, well, that was okay. That was all right. Could have been better for sure, but I got a slow start. It's all about those first 2 minutes. The sooner you can get the next fish, then you can start cooking. Oh, pre-install's ready. Oh yeah, let's watch the trailer. Kachina, right? Kachina. Wow, 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 wow. I hope we do have time for Final Fantasy tonight. I think about it. Sometimes I think about playing it offline, but then I don't. I resist.
Your footsteps told me you were coming.
It's so silly.
By the way, would you like to visit my home sometime? There are a lot of legends about heroes in that land. You've been to a bunch of countries in Tibet, so you must know a lot of legends, right? Do you think there's any shiny ores underneath all of the sand? We could do a quick dig just to check. Yeah. Let her rip.
Is that part of her gameplay? Her little bassinet.
Ears trembling?
Here.
Sorry, but I can't really control them. They're way too excited right now. Here, I'll
So colorful!
cover them up.
Wow, she can dig for ores. They should add mining to Genshin Impact. You know what? They should add a bunch of hidden treasure all over Nadland so we can find it. Her splash art swaying animation is adorable. It's interesting how different, like especially compared to Fontaine characters, like how different the presentation of characters is. It's very we have kind of seen stuff like this. I think some Sumeru characters had this kind of style. I mean, I'm sure we've seen it, but they're all very like
Can't really control them. They're way
vibrant.
too excited right now. Here, I'll
It's like very lighthearted and fun. Isn't that what treasure chests are? But I want them buried. I want them in the ground. You know what I'm saying?
just cover them up.
I just can't wait to explore.
A lot of
Truthfully, I'm watching these trailers and I'm just like mostly looking at the
legends
environment.
about heroes in that land. You've been to a bunch
Her
of
big ears
countries
are
in
very
Tibet,
cute.
so you must know a lot of legends.
Big ears. Does she have big ears and normal ears, though? Serious question. Are they covered? Do you have human ears and
Let her rip.
big? They look like leopard ears or something like that. What animal is she? Those ears, like rounded up on the top. They kind of look like big cat, but I couldn't really tell. Her little side smile. Did you see llama official YouTube short? I don't know what that is. No. Raccoon? Pikas? We'll meet our expedition characters in the mines. Yeah, they should add Minecraft to Genshin Impact. Someone said the miscellany. She didn't see it. I didn't see what? Oh, llama. Oh, yes, I did. I did see it. Because I saw John's tweet. Jonathan? Insane. Where is it? The Jonathan? What are we doing? What is the image? What is the idea? Like, what are you selling here? What is the product? You can literally see that llama's butthole. Or is it an alpaca? Is that an alpaca? Yes, this is an official ad from Genshin Impact EN. Maybe it's a joke. Maybe it's a parody of like anime girl butt. They're selling butt. It kind of looks like corgi butt. The sound effects. It's so... I can't wait to hear the music in Natlin. The alpaca looks like the one we're in for Simulanka. The HSR trailer that came out recently is worse. Yeah, some HSR trailers are wild. Like it's very clearly just like trying to get people to download the game, but the game itself is nothing like the ads. Someone edited this, someone pitched this, recorded it, and posted it. Got it approved and posted it. Like, this is not even just a content creator sponsored by Genshin to make an ad. This is from Genshin Impact. It has more views than the Moilani trailer. Is it on YouTube? It is! What? High definition. Wow. That is really something. I see this one. They're just showcasing the animals. Is it Nigong's birthday today? Wow, beautiful lady. Genshin Impact shorts are very interesting.
You're new at this, aren't you?
When they do drip marketing for a character, they just like post the character that's been drip marketed with music in the background. Like, that's it. That's the short. Picture. Close-up picture. That's it. Short and simple. It's the same music! I could do that. Hire me, Hoiverse. Sometimes simple is where it's at, you know? Oh, YouTube Shorts Manager. My job here is literally done. Literally done. Yeah, like editors, like at-home editors will like hand mark and cut out images from splash arts so that they can like make them move and make flat images blink and hair wiggle, and then Genshin's just like ping. Kachina is Pika. I'm tripping because isn't Pika a bad word in a different language? Oh my gosh. Look at those little ears. Oh. Is it worth it? For your little boba drink? Ah! That's Lisan al Gaib. It's the Madib. Yeah. What a cute little guy. That's so cute. See, I just did it again. That is AI generated. And I lost my Tifa wallpaper.
Yay.
Great. Amazing.
Because
Why is Kachina my favorite character? Don't you dare change it back. Why not? Tifa. Okay, I think that's all my dailies. It's been 48 minutes. That's pretty good, all things considered. Tifa's search on screen is dangerous. I think I have safe search on my YouTube, on my Google filters. Don't search Tifa on stream. That sounds like a self-report, if you ask me. Hi, Nala. Caught. I saw Tifa Sailor Mars mod. I have seen some pretty amazing mods. I searched Tifa and I found drum. Goodbye music. Welcome back, Bow Wow.
okay.
Let's freaking go. Simulanka speedrun start.
Tifa.
Did you get Emily? I did not. I've decided just to let it be. Accept my L. Gamescom rewards are in the mail. Yippee! 1 out of 5. I don't know why they do this. Instead of sending out the full 1,000. A few days ago, I acquired several pieces of jade in an auction. Compared to other distinguished and exquisite items auctioned that day, these uncarved pieces of jade seemed rather plain. However, investing more is more about the future, not the present. Given their natural clarity and potential to become anything, I believe that these jade pieces, which quietly embody people's pure and brilliant expectations, are not best suited to be carefully stored in the jade chamber. It's often said, fine items are better matched with the talented. Only then can they shine together. Therefore, I hope you will accept them as they travel with you and age gracefully. I wonder what kind of hue they will eventually display. When that time comes, I would appreciate if you could spare another moment to share your insights with me over our ongoing game of chess. Just like today, I will prepare a feast and await your presence with sincere anticipation. Wow. I wonder if the writers who do the letters, I wonder if every time they put their pencil to paper that the paper catches fire. Okay, let's see. I think I can make one.
Yay, 1.
Maybe one more? No. I haven't known what to farm, so I just keep farming, what the heck? The ley lines? Oh, I should actually do weekly bosses today. Lock them in. Yeah, I should do that. Yes, these. Niguang are 5-star in disguise. Yeah, true. Oh, Sailor Moon, not Sailor Mars. Can you lock food in 5.0? I don't think you can lock food, but you can, is that the detection unit? Oh, bless. You can't lock food, but you can... You can, like, I think it deprioritizes. I think it deprioritizes, like, specialty foods and stuff. Tifa was Sailor Mars oh my gosh. Tifa was Sailor Mars, Aerith was Sailor Moon. We need to get some Tifa emotes. What happened to all my teams? They're all What are these teams? I don't even know.
Thank you for permitting, no, inviting me to join you.
You're
The
sure
campaign
thing.
begins. I'll lead the way. Follow me.
No Tifa emo, very sad. Wow, you got a long way to approach. Tifa. Oh my gosh. You know what where you shouldn't store? You shouldn't look at you know where you shouldn't search Tifa actually is 7TV. We do. We have Tifa High. We got a couple. Oh my gosh. There we go. Tifa. You use Kaza and Spiral Abyss. I use Kaza and Spiral Abyss pretty often. Here we go. I have a headache right now, but I'm trying to pretend like I don't. And just believe that it's gonna go away.
Afraid? Or do you not even have the courage to be afraid?
Courage to be afraid. Wow, that's fire. Where is she?
With these rising flames,
Oh, she got me.
is it my turn
Temple
now?
of Wisdom.
Yeah, I'm gaslighting the headache. You don't exist. You're not real. You're literally pretending.
Ready, go!
With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise.
No?
The
No?
countdown has begun. Have a taste of purgatory.
Oh, why can't I reach her? What the heck? Ah!
Illusion shattered. Is it my turn now?
The same mistake.
The tides beckon.
She's so little, I can barely target her.
Make yourselves at home.
Now you shall perish.
Hey, go away!
Spare your energy. Running is of little use.
Skinny legend. You just gotta believe it's not gonna happen. You just have to believe that it's gonna go away. Wow. I really haven't watched this cutscene enough times. A little different without the music. Harbingers go crazy. Arlecchino is actually short. She just wears super high heels. Oh my gosh. Hear me.
My blade is all that remains.
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humble.
Hydro Dragon versus the Knave. Who would win?
Torn to oblivion. Remove all obstacles.
Actually, this is... Oh no. Okay, I don't need it.
Silence.
Sorry. Wow, I really haven't farmed this boss, have I? She can beat Ryan. I just have on this team 2 Archons, 1 Hydro Dragon with full power.
Wishing good growing energy to your
And Yao
herbs
Yao.
in your garden.
Thank you! Oh yeah, if you didn't see already, new garden video is out. Finally. I'm sorry it took so long. My apologies. But it is out. Sometimes I wish there was a skip button on weekly boss fights. It was very fun. It was very, very fun. And I'm very happy with it. Although there is some misinformation about how you should deal with
Teamwork is strength.
Did that work? Did not work. Breach! About what you should do with basils.
Time for a light show.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Well, you see, about that. Hurry, leave! How about that? I wasn't paying attention. Wrong category? Oh, shoot. You're right. Need to be honest about my category. If I'm gonna become the top insane aquarium streamer of all time, I want to do it the right way. No cheating. Should we do a poll? It's our prediction. It's been a while since we've gambad. Dream solvent? Nope. You get 1 minute. Go. Predict. Excuse me, I went over there to hire. Who's the competition? I think I'm like number 10 right now. If you could look on Sulinome. If you want to see. I'm going by the most watched hours. There's one streamer who streamed like 2 hours of Insane Aquarium and averaged like 1,400 viewers, so gonna be some time. I should be able to hit the nose, don't you think?
That didn't count.
Ow. Yeah, I didn't. You're right. It's true. Can you, like, be somewhere for, like, a longer period of time? Ah! No, Mia. Please aim at the right thing. Please aim at the right thing. Please aim at the right thing. I don't even know what you were aiming at before. Thing's gonna get me. Oh! What are you aiming at?
Wind Strider.
Yeah. Yoimiya is so squishy. I still really enjoy using her though.
Fallen leaves adorn my knuckles.
Boba, get them. Fire head.
Ah!
Fizzle out.
Yeah. No, yeah, that checks out.
Everybody stand back.
Wind Strider.
Holy crap, he's so strong. Oh, Numa.
The frying pan.
Oh, right, I can't. I wish we can't.
The birds call.
Let's light it up.
Let's light it up. Okay, why don't we keep our distance from each other?
Teamwork is strength.
Ah!
Time for a light show.
And then I can hit you repeatedly. Thoughts? This is why I forget why I play here with Zhongli.
You're toast. Everybody stand back.
Fallen leaves adorn my night. Wind
I
Strider.
don't have it.
Time to go.
Woo!
That didn't count. Fire hazard.
Fire hazard though. Fire hazard though.
Boba, get them.
Please, Boba. I mean, Golba, get them. Not Boba.
Teamwork is
Okay, lock in. A Boba.
Clouds high. The birds call.
The fuse is lit. Out of the frying pan.
Oh my gosh, please die. Please kill it.
I'm going in.
Oh no.
As one with wind and cloud.
Fire hazard.
Please, Yoimiya, just aim. Just aim. Just ah!
Let's light it up. You're toast.
You're toast. All right, perfectly good round. Perfectly good round. No dream solvent. Sorry. Very good, not scuffed. Nope. Okay, last one. Easy clap. Are you going to TwitchCon? Probably, though I have not bought my tickets yet. I don't know why. I like don't want to commit to it for some reason.
We go.
But it's San Diego, so. Or I could just not do another one. Or I could do one. I could do the quickest one, which would be Child. Please, Bulba. Has the same energy she is. Help me, Obi-Wan, whoever the F you are. Okay, one more prediction. Go. If I believe hard enough, this headache will go away. Trust.
What shall we do?
No problem.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle.
Teamwork is strict.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Time for a light show.
Not bad, not bad. Yes, I should
Take you more seriously. Yeah, you should.
Wind strider.
The fuse is lit.
Ciao, Bosch, so squishy. And that's affirmative prediction. Yes, dream solvent. Yippee! Bye, Child. We tried soloing Child with Ayats again. The first time was so funny. Yeah, that was when I found out about Child's like retaliation strike. I didn't know that he that he really hates being attacked with Hydro. Really hates it. And we'll just one-shot you. I think it would be fun to try it again. I don't think anyone knew. Well, yeah, I mean, it's... I feel like early
Thank you
game,
for
most people were not fighting Child without Zhongli. Like, Child and Zhongli... Like, Zhongli meta was in its, like, heyday during that time, so... Only makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Speed run weekend. You. Mono Hydra team versus Child. I've fought him without. Well, you were just different. Kaching overload. Nice. Maybe that's just me then. I enjoy comfy gaming. And that comfy gaming includes strongly. Oculus? Really? Her. Oh yeah, this one. I don't really understand what to do with this. It's probably a world quest that I haven't done.
Solidify!
Everybody stand back.
I have a problem.
Fire hazard.
Toss a ball into it.
Order guide you. Gather!
Teamwork is dreamwork.
It's like so embarrassing to do low damage with Zhongli's ult. That's how dramatic it is. It still makes me laugh. Stupid ult. I mean, it's amazing, but it's so at the top. As a UI user, do you know what her ult does? Yeah. And I have, in fact, crowned it because I said I would. I have her fully maxed out at C1 with an F2P. I have her maxed out in an F2P build. But yeah, her ult, like, applies a tick of pyro, basically. Yeah, triggers a pyro explosion. But there's, like, almost no reason to use it. Oh, wait. Oh, it must be this. Excuse me. Move. Out the way. Oh, wow. It's so simple. Yeah, it's the thing is, you really like, especially if you're using Shimenawa set,
What do we have
you really want to
here?
keep her ult at least 50% full. So, I don't know. I never use her ult. Where are we going? Huh? 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 Where are we? Is that all this is? Just a place with a chest? Whoa! Zoink! Holy moly. I bet this is a place you can only see from down below. I hope that Pyroculus doesn't flop. I heard something crazy about Pyroculus, but I'm not going to tell you. All I'm going to say is lock in. Lock in. Yep. Yoimiya with echoes of an offering set?
Everybody
I have
stand
not touched her build in a long time.
As one with wind and cloud.
Time for a light show.
I mean, since I have it crowned, maybe I should try to rebuild her to maximize everything.
No, I didn't mean to use condensed resin.
Dreams? Maybe. Dreams, visions. Hard to say, really.
Stabilize!
Clouds high. The birds come.
Oh gosh, unlucky. I can fix this.
This is order.
There's some builds that like I get them to a playable level and then I just don't really touch them again.
I'm going in.
Wind strider.
I'm like minimum effort, maximum value with playable characters these days. I've never been much of a min-maxer. More like let me play them, except for the characters that I like really like, then I'll min-max. But oh wait, it's not leyline overflow, it's talent book overflow. It's overflowing mastery, you idiot. Oh my gosh. I'm never gonna get to Simulanka. Then I'm never gonna get to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I want to find out what's happening with Hojo. The rest is I get good enough and move on. Yeah, I mean...
Everybody stand back.
I will have order. Solidify.
Can't switch characters now.
The fuse is lit.
Just another accident in my long list of accidents. Yep, exactly.
Let's light it up.
Wind Strider.
Oh, I got infected.
Time for a light show.
Are those the podcast suites? Yes, they are. Oh my gosh, I almost used Primo Gems. Yes, they're called Joyride candy. They're available at Target, but we've mostly gotten ours directly from the website. It's really good. It's naturally flavored with no junk in it, basically. And all of the sugar is, it's basically like minimum sugar without any like weird additives, and it's all naturally colored. So like the color in this is just spirulina, which is a leafy green, turmeric. This whole bag is 3 servings per container, and the serving size is 4 pieces. Those 4 pieces, 70 calories and only 4 grams of sugar. So it's really great because I love sour candy, but my stomach hurts when I eat it. But not the case with Joyride. No, not an ad. I wish. That would be an amazing ad. I should actually find out. I should hit up Joyride and see if they're looking for ambassadors.
Order guide you.
But it's owned by Ryan Trahan, who's a YouTuber. He's like, he is like, how do I say this? He does meta content without being annoying. If you've ever watched his videos, you probably know what I'm talking about. Like, he does really click-worthy videos. Like, super click... Not even clickbait, because it's very honest. Like, he does meta YouTube with integrity. Do they know they nerfed this domain? Did they really? How so?
Got her.
Let's light it up. Teamwork
Is it...
dreamwork.
Didn't this one used to, like, reset your CD? Or something like that? Or is that a different one? Oh, Ice Rain. Oh, I remember. Okay, this should work. Here, rare Yoimiya ult usage. This one you basically had 0 stamina. That explains why I had so little of this drop. I would never choose it. There used to be 2 to 3 age mages too. Huh. Curious. I didn't feel like it was... Okay, I do vaguely remember it now. Huh. It wasn't so bad. The CD one, yeah, that's the water hydro ones, right? Okay, what do I have left to do to complete? Oh, that ends tonight too. This ends tomorrow. Oh, why did I think this ended tonight? Okay, first we gotta finish this. New players will never understand. New players will never understand 120 stamina though. I'm remembering this correctly, right? Wasn't there a time that I think the first event in Genshin Impact cost resin to play it? It's so vague in my memory, but there was like a Mondstadt event that you had to spend resin to play it. Crazy. Crazy. During Time of Valor, elemental bursts. Ooh. Okay. That was such an interesting time. They fixed that really quickly. Writhlessly. Well. No, wait, I don't want that. Phase 2. Okay, 10 million enemies. Got it. Do grouping. Shenhe and Diona. Aboba. I'm also gonna play Genshin, gonna explore max for Kazuha Pulse. That's very base of you.
I see everything.
Dissipate. There is no escape.
Right. Keep up.
I'll settle this. Share my knowledge.
Illusion shattered.
One with the forest. Right. Yeah. Right.
Now you shall perish.
Does this count as ult damage? Hello? It does.
This may hurt a little.
And Shroud. Let's nip that in the bud. Yeah. Right.
The time for valor is over. The phrasing is so funny to me. No, I need aggravate.
Get with me. Out of my way. There is no escape.
Make yourselves
No more
at home.
valor.
Everyone hold hands.
Yeah. Oh, one thing after another. Oh, I'll bury you.
Bah!
Root you.
I'll uproot
Shine
you.
down. Inazuma shines eternally.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Whoa.
Dissipate. Grow. Share my knowledge.
Is there gonna be drip marketing tonight?
Illusion shattered.
No way,
Torn to
really?
oblivion.
It died. No.
I hear everything. Right. Yeah.
Make yourselves at home.
I'm not gonna kill it in
One with the
time.
forest.
Oh. Jeez. In about 3 hours. Are you sure? I thought they released at like 3. Or maybe that was daylight savings times.
On the rocks. Can't handle your drink.
Cryo incarnate.
A moment, please. This could get a little chilly.
Obey.
Yeah, look at you, Boo Down?
Clouds high.
Daylight savings is
Birds
supposed to get
fall.
canceled
Wind strider.
in the U.S.,
By
but
ordinance
they keep
divine.
pushing the bill. I'm surprised neither of the presidential candidates have talked about daylight savings. They could win, either one could win so many points for doing that. No, my cooldown.
Pew pew! Diana special!
As one with wind and cloud.
I'm tired of daylight savings. Who's it for?
Unleash!
Every time I have to communicate with
Do
a
your master's
with a
bidding.
company that's in like another country, I always have to account for daylight savings.
Have a safe trip.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
A moment, please.
The time for valor is over. Why that phrasing is so funny to me. No more valor allowed.
By ordinance divine.
It's going to get a little chilly.
No more valor. Stop it right now. Goodbye. Gold! Yay! Australia has 6 time zones in summer because of farmers. Wait, 6 time zones in the summertime? Wait, what do you mean? Only in summer do you have? Wait, are you saying you have extra? Are you saying you have extra time zones in summertime? In Australia? I need more information on this. I'm so sorry if you can hear my chewing, by the way. Oh, I hate all of you guys. We have 3 time zones normally. In summer, in some states do DST and some don't. Wow. That's crazy. That's hardcore. All right. I think, oh, Hydro. Phantasm. No. I can't use my Yato. Fine. That's fine. Instead, I will use Arlecchino. See. Google Australia daylight savings map. I think I will. Daylight savings map. Australia. What? What? So there's a whole extra time zone during daylight savings time. Wait, no, there's 2 extras. That seems very stressful. We have some states in America that are just like, no, we're not doing daylight savings. We don't do daylight savings here. America.
Don't be scared.
Busted. Things are about to get dicey. Quietly now.
I see everything. Yeah.
Ah! Do not hurt her.
Go!
We will fight right now.
Sharing my knowledge. Committed to memory. With all my strength.
Game's up. Fun's over.
No more valor.
Busted. Gotcha.
Not allowed.
Grow.
Do not even try to have valor right now, dude. Get that Valor out of here.
Stay put. This dance is for you.
We have some 0.15 time zones. What do you mean by that?
Quietly now. Here comes the catch.
This may hurt a little.
Rank. Please, not the rank command. That's so old.
Hey, go away. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ah,
Yo, yo, DPS!
here. All eyes on me. Yeah, yeah. Huh, yeah. Yeah. Let's change tactics. Make yourselves at home.
Busted. Quietly now.
Make
Fingers
yourselves
are about
at
to get
home.
Don't be scared.
What you know about make yourselves at home?
Committed to memory.
Ah!
Yeah, yeah,
0 deaths! Ah!
yeah.
No. Can you die?
Busted. Quietly now.
I really want to
Here
get
comes
over
the catch.
500.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Grow, grow, grow. Sharing my knowledge. Yeah. Here.
I mean, 5,000. Playing Valo. Yeah, I was about... That would have been maybe... It could have been over 3 years ago. Depends on how good my memory is.
Huh? Let me weave you. Teamwork is dream. Eat this. Care for a dance. Dance with me.
This NPC or this Aramite has one of the best VAs. Like, best voice acting.
This is where you fall. Laid bare.
No, my sword. Huh? I'm going in. Witness the power of Guwa.
The time for Valor is over. Stop valoring. No Valorant.
You're toast.
Absolutely no Valoring.
Yeah. Teamwork is dreamwork.
Perfect. I've been waiting for you.
Transfix.
No, my sword. Rain outlines your fate. Hey, yeah. Nice and spicy. Let's light it up.
Time for no more Valor.
Your coming was foretold.
Laid bare.
Out of the frying pan.
Like, that's so
How do you
fire.
know my sword? Witness the power of good. I'm going in.
What do you know about the flowers in Gurpod?
Care for a dance.
Do you know about that?
Dance with me. Finally, some target practice. Spread your wings and raise the storm.
Everlasting as the moon. Overruled.
Eat this.
Where do you think you're going?
Time to rain outlines your.
Oh, barely got that one. Do you know? Okay, 7. That's my best. Yesterday I saw a video about fixing a 7-year-old grandma's Genshin account and made my day. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I love I love seeing elderly people play video games. Makes me very happy. All right, now I think I should be able to max out the gotcha thingies here. Yeah. I like watching them play COD. Yeah, that's great. I love people breaking out of stereotypes about like what types of... Look at my arrangement. Did I cook? Maybe, you know what? I think it's a little... The color weighting is a little bit... I think maybe the star should be in the middle. Because you want everything leaning inward, right? Okay, how about now? Did I cook? think I did. It's a weird feeling seeing someone you mostly watch on YouTube streaming on Twitch. It's gonna be... Wait, I wanted to stream... Oh. It's gonna be even weirder when I start talking to you. Marching Delta. Surprise! I'm a real person. Okay, then we do the rest of them at the third one. I think. Oh no, it's this one. More gotcha. What do you mean? Oh yeah, more gotcha. Yes. You're really selling that candy. It looks really good. You know what's crazy? This isn't even my favorite flavor. This is like, it's green apple, which I like.
Time to go.
But there's, you know what? Let's just go on the website. Would you care to go on a joyride? Really quick? Joyride candy. Okay, so there's #1 selling candy in Target. It's fire. So, okay, these are the only ones that are available. These are really good. These strawberry strips. Wait, but I want to see all of them. I know I want to see all the candies. Oh my gosh, these cherry berry ropes. Oh, so good. Watermelon wedges, also amazing. This is Ryan Trahan. You've probably seen him before. His thumbnails. They have a peach ring one. But yeah, basically, Joyride was a small company. And he really... I can't remember the story. He talked about it. But basically, he like really, really liked what they were doing. And offered to buy Joyride. And like turn it into... Like really make it big. And he has, because it is very popular. And for good reason. It's fantastic. Maybe I'll make a YouTube short. Please sponsor me, Joyride. We love you. Me and my husband love your candy. Actually, I don't even need a sponsor. If they could just send me a PR package, I'd be happy. I don't need money. Cute! I like this one. Can you suggest me a way to start enjoying Genshin again? Honestly, if you're not enjoying it, my best recommendation is just to take a break. Don't play it until you want to play it. It's a hobby, you know? At the end of the day, it's a hobby. So there are so many things that you could be doing with your time that if there's something that you don't really like or have lost love for, just don't do it anymore. Okay. I've got the crown. So as far as rewards, I think I can stop there. Although, look at all these chests around here, though. Yeah, Joyride is almost always sold out, so I would recommend going to your local Target if you want to try to get one. Get some. Although I've never seen it at Target. I took a year break and deleted the game. I think I came back at the right time. Yeah, I think a lot of people did. A lot of people, like, kind of got over it or just lost. It's a mixture of things. Like, when like COVID lockdown like truly ended and people started to go back to work and go back to school, like the time that people had to play Genshin just like dropped a lot. And people were just also less online, consuming less Genshin Impact content. Like, I would say it's almost more of a private hobby now than it used to be. However, that being said, there's still like such a huge amount of people who love the game and still interact with like public. Oh. Oh. Anyway, as far as enjoying the game, if you're not loving it, just don't force it. Especially with something that's ultimately like a pastime. I know there's like a lot of emotional investment in a game like this, but you know, there have been times where I've been really into it and times that I've just like been mostly consuming like fan art content but not really playing myself. Just if you want to actively try to get into it, just maybe remember what it is that you loved about it so much and just do that. But genuinely, like, don't force stuff. Target shipping has them for shipping. I am wittily selling Joyride so much. Huh. The more of the outside world I see, the less I understand. Between having a place and venturing, which is more important? The more I think about it, the more my head hurts. When I talk with Penn, I don't know how to pronounce that, I always duck his questions. I'm afraid of misleading him. If he loves venturing, would he grow to hate it after seeing me like this? He's my friend and always will be. I must be honest with him. I have answered all that he has asked, including the reason I became a flower is so that I could have a place that makes me feel at ease. Perhaps that answer upset him, or perhaps he doesn't like the way I am now. We're growing apart, but as I am a potted plant, I cannot go up myself. But it's probably for the best. I'm sure he doesn't want to see me anyway. He must be angry with me. Huh. This quest is really interesting. This must be the quest I haven't finished. As I see it, this is not the place I should be right now. Okay. I am not really sure where you should be. Oh, over here. Yes. May the goddess bless you that you will never argue with your friends and that someone will always be willing to listen to your innermost thoughts. Sweet. These are my true thoughts. Aww. Me and my best friend, who's a flower. This quest is really cute. Very, very cute. Can I take a picture of this? Do the text bubbles disappear? Or no, maybe I just... wait.
No, it takes away the picture.
Oh, Genshin. What if I want to capture the conversation bubbles, huh? What about that?
Up and
What about that? I'm dead. I jumped off the wrong place. Help! Help me! No. The color palettes here is so magical. I think there's a chest in here. Right? Where? Maybe the block I pulled out? Ah, sneaky.
What do we have?
Very sneaky. Yes. I wonder if Simulanka was designed to prepare us for Natlan. Exploration-wise? Maybe. I mean, Natlan's gonna have a lot of, like, mounts and, like, special ways to maneuver. Which this area does have. Lots of climbing stuff. I will continue to gaslight myself. My headache will go away. I will no longer feel pain.
Windstrider.
I will be healthy and happy. Yay! In 10 minutes, I will... Yay! I will realize that my headache has disappeared and I will be free of pain. The line between delusion and manifestation is really razor thin. Ever tried using vapor rub? I haven't. You know what I should honestly use though? Is Tiger Balm. I have some. Oh, it smells so much better. I don't use vapor rub because it stinks. I'm sorry, I don't like the smell of vapor rub. But I love Tiger Balm. Put it on the back of my neck. Smells like your mom. The smell of cucumber reminds me of my mom. Like cucumber scent. Now I smell like your mom. It's also just... I genuinely feel like the smell is just magical. Put it on my temple. This headache will not have any more power over me. Mind over matter. In this case, mind over head. Rossetti! I can't tell you how much Tiger Balm is lying around my house because of your mom. I only found out because of Tiger Balm because of... Oh yeah, I only found out about Tiger Balm because of a TikTok.
A fateful offering.
A fateful offering. The smell feels like home. No! It's fine. Oh wait, I already did this.
Wait, I already did this.
Teleport is disabled. P. I think like all the chests. I'm probably just gonna collect until I don't want to collect anymore. However, I should probably focus on the quests. Yeah. No, actually. No. I should focus on the quests. Quests. I don't want to miss out on the lore.
I'm ecstatic that you're streaming, because I'm editing my video, and I'm so sick of listening to my own voice.
Oh my gosh, it's so real. I've had to get used to... I've gotten better about it. But having to listen to myself
Follow the wind.
speaking has made me resent certain things about my speech patterns. Like, I hate how much I say the word I hate how often I take breaks in the middle of my sentences and how long I take to say stuff. I hate how often I say like. Don't you like Simulanka music? I do, but I've listened to it so much that I would rather keep on song requests for now. Well done, my fine hind leg ladies and gentlemen. Well done indeed. This jumping contest is on fire. Just a moment ago, we saw Estem, the Fearless, show his awesome might. With his impressive epic strength, he's made stable yet distinct leap, worthy of a favor of taking the gold. Unequaled, unrivaled, and paralleled Farabert. Wow, looks elderly. Are any of these quests pretty long? Like, relatively long? I've deleted so many ums and random pauses because my brain can't stop working for a few seconds. I hope it's made me a better speaker. I'm definitely a more clear speaker than I used to be. But still, sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, girl, just get to the point. This one's a little bit, not a lot. Excellent, thank you. Dane? Dane is Dane and Menace. I'm assuming you guys have all done this by now, so I'm just gonna unga bunga through them.
Now
I'll read in my head.
I admire the pauses you take. It seems more mindful. As someone whose brain thinks faster than her mouth, I speak too fast to catch up with my brain. So the pauses and slow speaking is admirable. To me, it's more intelligent and confident.
Ah. Really? I guess I'd rather take pauses than, like, repeat myself trying to figure out how to say something, maybe? Practice was the excited frog. Okay, let's practice. I'm ready. Look at me, bouncing. Oh. Oh, right. Oh no, 3. Just a little hop. I guess I'd rather take a pause than say something I don't mean. And especially being a streamer where I have recordings of literal thousands of hours of me speaking. Inevitably, I'm going to misstep sometimes, but I would rather take pauses than say something stupid. Well, more stupid than usual. Rescue the princess. Oh, I feel the tiger balm working. It kind of stings a little bit on my forehead. I wonder if it would help to just put it like just right on my forehead, you know? Please help me. One thing I'm trying to do less is repeating myself. I tend to say the same. I'll say something and then I'll say it again right after. I don't even know really why I've done it, but I'm trying to do that less. Repeating and reiterating. Yeah. A couple repetitions is funny. Like, it can be used well to get a point across or to be emphatic. But I do it way more than I need to. Way more than I need to. I just did it! It's like a reflex. It's like trying to chew food without swallowing it. Like at some point your body just like is like wants to swallow it. That's me trying not to repeat myself for no reason. Oh. I am observing. Was that an attempt? What happened? What does that mean? It means like, it means... you know, like when you're chewing your food, there comes a point where you're like, you could chew a little more, but your body wants to swallow your food. So it's like trying to fight that urge is what I'm saying. Like that's me trying not to repeat myself for no reason. Oh, right, the poison for Cusco. The poison chose especially to kill Cusco. Cusco's poison. Excellent, excellent repetition. Repetition with variation. It also feels like the first time I say something is instinctual and the second time is my brain digesting what I said. I see what you mean. Oh my gosh, I haven't heard a song in ages. Who is this? Is this Shiny? No. Yes? No, BAP! That's why it's so familiar. The only K-pop group I ever saw in person. They weren't that good, but I loved them. They were okay, but I loved them. Ready now. I will not have a headache anymore. I am in charge here. I will not be controlled by a stupid headache. No. My forehead is burning. Legendary leaper. Did any of you ever have a leapfrog learning system? I never had one, but I saw them on the commercials every time I watched Disney Channel. Yes, I never had one. Was it awesome? Was it awesome as the commercials made it seem? Like a song in a beautiful, yeah. Cute. That unlocks some memories. Maybe the smartest preschooler. Did you guys score in like the 90th percentile in your national testing? How many of you were overachievers, promising students because of the leapfrog learning system? No, I used it for games. But were they educational games? I would argue most games were educational, but I digress. You want me to go up there? That's like so high up. Home paper frog. I remember poking my sister in the eye with a pen, so I got taken away. Little sister? Or big sister? Brudge. Can I TP up there?
Into the wind.
You poked your big sister in the eye with a pen? You're brave. You were brave.
One with nature.
I will be. Mind over matter. I think it's because I napped in like a weird position. My head was kind of like this. My little brother threw a knife at me when I was a kid. Okay. Okay, go off, Omori. Go off, Sonny Omori. I think the worst thing I ever did was I hit my sister, not very hard, but hard enough to hurt. I hit my little sister's head with a flashlight. I felt horrible. I don't really remember the reason. I think we were like play fighting or something like that. It was like somewhere in between a hit and a bonk. Yeah, sorry, Mel. Once threw a cupcake at my sister. Hey, it's not too bad. Listen, if you haven't injured or been injured by your siblings, what's the point? I'm just kidding. Please don't injure your siblings. But just being honest, the sibling experience. Glad to be an only child. I was the injured one. I'm sorry to hear that. It was like a flashlight that was shaped like a. It was something sea themed. I don't know. It was like a little kid's flashlight. Did you and Mel fight as kids? We definitely bickered. Yeah. We had our differences. We became better friends as adults. When we no longer lived in the same house.
Wind Strider.
Nothing that could ever truly knock a froggy down. Hmm. Whoa! Look at us go. Whoa! It's the freaking Pirates of the Caribbean! Caribbean. Wow. Oh, where are we going? Stop freaking out. This is so cute. Oh! Bro, are you kidding? Leave it to me, everyone. Winnable. Go! This game was so truly, I mean, silly. Spectacular leap. Sneaky. Believe in yourself, Farbert. Year without rain. Oh, is this Selena Gomez? Princess. Hearing you say Bikyora was instinct to say to your cats in your gardening vlog was so amusing. I don't know why that one really stuck with me. Bikyo. Move it. Favorite Barbie movie? The ballet one. That's the one that sticks out the greatest in my head. 30 primogems. Wow. Okay, there's this world quest, and then that should be the last one. Let me get these. 12 dancing princesses, maybe. Oh, it might be the Nutcracker, TBH. What the heck? What on earth? Oh my gosh, come back. Wow, that one's actually hard. Quickly. Is that one? Oh, sleigh.
Time to go. Brings a smile to my face.
What a weird one. We should have a movie night and watch that one in particular. I think it is the Nutcracker. Why was that so stressful? I don't know. It's kind of... It was like not very organized. Like it was like... It was kind of
Time to
just
go.
like chaotic. Boing. What is your oh. What's this? You're all adults now. Go and complete the trials of the 3 mountains. And prove your worth as flying squirrels. Win your gift of majority. Okay, so give me that. Oh my gosh. Cute. More? Holy moly.
A fateful offering.
Fateful offering. Bye. Trout. Sayonara. Good night. I'm wokeage. I actually am too, unfortunately. Whoa! Oh, shoot. 24? Good gracious. I guess you can get some on the way back. Oh my gosh, how do you get these?
A fateful offering.
I'll take it. Real Valorant training. Walkage means Final Fantasy VII, surely. I would like that. I would like that.
I follow the wind.
I would like that very much. Thanks, Juicy. Hopefully.
Let's light it up! Everybody stand!
Into the wind.
I just want to know what happens next in the beach episode.
Fuse is lit!
Help, please. I did. I helped. Oh.
What do we have here?
Yippee! Hojo. Yeah, I'm still so mad about that. We got 2 seconds of beach time with everybody, and then Hojo ruined it. Okay. Let me see what this world quest is. How do you get the chest highlight on the map? You get that from... Basically, you have to get 200 excerpts of bliss, and then you get this joyous letter thingy, which will put them all on the map for you. I don't know what you get if you do all of them. Oh yeah. Oh. Is this one quick as well? Her Highness is so cute. Oh, how cute. Picture. Ding dong. The Torre is... Yeah, Hojo is like... Dottore is like the Hojo of Genshin Impact. Is this a fair comparison? That's so cute. I really loved the paper craft vibe of, or paper craft design of this summer event. I thought it was really fresh. Fresh and fun. I think this one was the best so far. Man, it's tough because the character stories from the first two especially were so fantastic. But as far as like world design, I thought this one was the most polished. Like the unique animations they made for Simulanka were just... And great lore. Lore. I'm also partial because like the first summer event had basically all of my favorite characters at the time. Except like Beto. It was just like amazing Mondstadt. Mondstadt lore was very, very like sentimental to me, so I can't help but be partial to it.
Fire hazard.
Come here, I killed your family.
Ooh, let me open it.
1.6 Golden Apple Archipelago. Immaculate vibes. I hope we get to go back soon. It's been a while. I like the playable interactions more in previous summer events, but I think everything else I prefer this. Did we get a figure of her? Because I want... She's so cute! The little crown! Only Princess Semeste, who possesses immense power of flight, may even go against the current through wind passages or any flying scrolls to be scared off by the flurry of floral fury unleashed. I know that's right. She is so strong! What? Ah! She's her.
Up and away.
Oh, is that unlocked? There's a locked TP over there. I didn't even realize. Well, I'm not affected by the wind current. Bye. Garlands pass through only once. What, I missed one? Ah! Oh, up there. Hello. Ay. Once I finish this, I think it will be time. Wait, I have to start over? Wait, what? I don't understand. I don't get it. Is it new? Hit the flower first. Oh. Hold the attack button to aim. Oh, she has to hit it? Is that what it is? Oh. Was so confused.
Time to go.
Okay. Your Highness, you're amazing. You do have the figure of the Princess Squirrel. Let's freaking go. Trial. Good night, Saturn. I had to redo that part like 5 times because my 2 brain cells didn't get it. Yeah, I wasn't far off. Ooh. I hope this is a permanent quest item that we get to keep. Interesting, a fun game mode in Genshin be invented with your friends. Tell me about it. I am curious. I can DM the rules. Don't DM me. You can send it in chat though. Also, I don't think my DMs are open anywhere. Sometimes I think about turning my DMs on, but it's I'd rather just protect my privacy. Hide and seek. Oh, it's Genshin hide and seek. I actually, you know, we actually did Genshin hide and seek. We did a Genshin hide and seek video in Teapot before. It was like right before Wind Trace was announced. Very lucky. Yes. Can I hit the flower? What? Okay, but I had a nice idea. If this turns to DMs out, it'll outping. It'd outping my Discord pings. I have 5k pings. I do not know what that means.
Everybody stand back!
Fallen leaves adorn my no—
The fuse is lit!
Yeah, but like I'll get, like when I had my DMs on, I'd get nice DMs, but all it takes is a few really bad ones to just ruin it. So I just don't do that anymore. Can I send it again? Yeah, sure. I'm not necessarily going to look at it right now, but in fact, I'm not going to look at it right now, but unless you send or talk about it in chat. Challenge completed. Touch the relic. Oh. Whoa, pretty. I want it. Looks like candy. Looks like glass candy. Oh, I want to eat it. I want to eat that. It would, I feel like it would just be amazing. Texture. It would be like rock candy. Given your performance, you're undoubtedly the most suitable candidate for the title of Guardian. Please, I want to have the relic. Please. I thought it'd be like candy corn. I could see that. I guess it looks really glassy to me. I do want to try like those. Oh, yummy. Yum. I want it to be like rock candy or like tanguru, maybe. Delicious. Give me that. I hereby declare that Dish and Paimon shall henceforth be recognized as the kingdom paladins of Breeze and Bells. Wow. Might be our best title yet. Let's go! New title! Doesn't look like the princess needs saving. I see why this one didn't unlock before. It was gated by the other one. They're all paper frogs over there. They're nothing like us. They're not. What's wrong with that, huh? What you got against frogs? Ugh, stupid advisors. One face, but many names.
Ooh, will we find any firework materials in here?
I don't get to keep the relic. Anyone there, please help. I'm sorry, are we gonna ignore this? Screenshot. Gotta step on it? I'm trying. Hey. No, it doesn't open. It's not a movable asset.
I will have order.
No, it's not moving. What the heck? Like up more? What do you mean? What do you mean? Get closer? How much closer can I get? Oh. Please help us. Oh. Hello. Thank you so much. We've been stuck down there for a long time. Great. Thank you. A giant shadow suddenly fell upon us. It was so terrifying. All right. Um, where is the... Isn't it down here? The next part of the quest? Don't look at my quest log. Don't look at my quest log. Or was that the end? Maybe that was the end. I thought there was something by the frogs. About going to see the frogs? Your quest log is so relatable. Thank you for saying that. Oh, there we go. Talk to Princess Semest. I haven't done this event yet. It ends tomorrow. You have a little bit over 24 hours to do it. The princess's castle is so cute. I think that's what that is. Oh gosh. Whee! Mm-hmm. On paper, you sound like a perfect candidate. Okay. Oh, so it's not about this princess. Our kingdom exists for its calling is also the only way we can save it. The residents of Rainsong Pawn has sacrificed so much and continue to sacrifice for that princess who's nowhere to be found. Generation after generation of champion have quietly aged away, and all the memory of their deeds fading away into oblivion. And well, weighed down by ambition, they are left with no other choice but to end their days in obscurity. Such a fate is crueler than the fall of the kingdom. Huh. We must have faith in our champion. If I were perched on a lotus leaf and suddenly found myself drifting away with the current, I would do my best to make sure I didn't capsize in the middle of the river. Now that I carry the lotus head bangle, I will not. I cannot shirk my duty. This has nothing to do with courage, just duty. Huh. But if I do end up going overboard, you have to call for Estempe. It'd definitely be better than I am. Forward, believe in yourself. Yummy. I want to eat that so bad. I want to bite it. I want to bite it. It's going to be a lot of silence for the VOD watchers. I'm sorry. It's like a study hall VOD. It's Compieto, the star candy. Oh. Oh. Ooh. I need to eat that. It's not exactly star-shaped, That one is pretty good. Actually, it is. Oh, I need to eat that. I need to eat a big bowl of this. Oh, wow. Star candy. No. No. Yes. Yes. Compieto. Compieto. I need to order some and eat it to satisfy this craving. Can't resist it. Look like runts. Crystal sugar. Yeah, it looks so edible. I want it all. I also want to try the geode candy. Try to open the door. All I think about is you. Even when I'm with my boo. Crazy over you. Need you to jump. What? You're kidding. I cooked that. Yes. Leapfrog. Ooh. Ooh, interesting. Despite the passage of much time, still there came no sign of the guardian. It seemed that the kingdom's resources would soon run dry. The princess, whose name was Seoya, therefore made a decision. She let the kingdom's people fall into a deep slumber and sealed off all its land except the tower, where she alone remained to await the coming of the guardian. The guardian that she awaited never came. In the end, she is said to have come to the cave of the eerie murmurs alone, then vanished from the world without a trace. It is true that the princess showed great courage, but I cannot say I agree with her approach. By deciding to simply wait there while her people slept in blissful ignorance, she consigned her kingdom to an unknown fate. Instead, she should have taken the initiative by calling upon her people to unite as one, seeking out this guardian together. She had done this even if all their efforts had turned out in vain. At least she would have known that she'd done all she could. It's just the last line of the story that says, Stories follow rules unfolding in cyclical patterns, but each should follow its own course. Huh. Homemade ice cream? No matter what I do, meow, all I think about is you. Irritating thing is that it is both reasonable and obvious. A system for saying goodbye, it's so glaringly obvious. What does it mean? Uh-oh, my PC is struggling. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My mouse went bye-bye. It's like... It's not dead. How... Open task manager hotkey. Control Shift Escape. Uh-oh. Not again. Using your keyboard, hold Control Shift and Escape keys. I wonder if... Yeah, my PC's not responding to anything. That's not great, is it? Mouse won't move, although my mouse is wire plugged in. Uh-oh. It's like got all my tabs pulled up. Look. That's why. Any ideas how to get out of this? I'm pressing enter, but it's not accepting it. And I can't move my mouse. Do you have a spare mouse? I do, but it's not really the mouse that's the problem. Put it in right. This is the second time this happened. Well, last time actually my entire PC stopped. Alt F4. Nope. Smack it. Gaslight the mouse into working. Dang. So bad even Alt F4 won't work. Try opening Task Manager. That's what I did. Control Alt Escape should be the hotkey for it, but it won't take it. Did I like press something? Did I like just pressing all the F keys? It's like it's like it's locked or something. Like the PC's locked. Well, that's unfortunate. I now have to press the button of death. Press Windows key. Yeah, we'll see. If I can get it working, I'll see you, but I might not see you again. Control Delete instead of exit. Nope. Just never end stream. Subathon starts right now. I can't even stop my VOD. It's gonna corrupt my VOD. Match. Okay, can I come back in time that my VOD saves in one piece? Shit. My PC is whirring. Wait till we so back. I don't know what happened. I touched my what the heck? I touched the power button on my PC and it instantly shut off. Okay. Hold on, let me get my tabs opened again. Please, my PC. I think I need to update my graphics card. I think that's part of the problem. Okay. Are we gaming? Skill issue. Alright, back to Genshin Impact. Tomorrow is Monday. And Natlin is released on Tuesday, right? So tomorrow's our last day before. I think Rebirth will be tomorrow. When was the last time you updated your PC? Honestly, probably like 2 months ago. Most likely. Yay, Rebirth tomorrow. Where am I? Oh, great. It didn't kick me out. Yeah, Rebirth waiting for... I think that's a good idea. Waiting for update as well. It'll be one of the last days, like proper stream days of my August challenge, so... We will grind. Just want to wrap this up, and then unfortunately my headache is... It's winning. It's winning. And I'm losing. And I think I need to stop staring at a screen. So, after I finish this, I will end. We'll end, and then tomorrow, Rebirth. I wish I had all the time in the world, you know? I cut stream early yesterday, and I was able to edit a short, fully edit, and post my next gardening video. I was able to accomplish so much just because I streamed like 3 hours instead of like 5 or 6. So as much as I will miss daily streams, I'm also looking forward to having like my time back to accomplish other things. What? I cooked that. What? Do I need this as well? What is the problem? Is this not the correct solution? Don't answer that. Like, what is this rogue one doing here? You need to be, like, tilted up or something? I don't get it. This one is supposed to be... maybe this? Oh, I get it. Push that up. Yes. It's all coming together now.
certainly worth
artifact
the extra
space.
mile.
Dinkarlik says random TTS, but I'm saving your gardening videos for future things for when I need a
Aww.
pick-me-up comfy.
Wow, thank you. I think that is what they are for. Inspiration, but also just like chill. Hi, Moz, is backseating allowed? No. Unless I specifically say, chat, does anyone know? You hear that? You can backseat. Thank you for asking. Hmm. No answers here, only question after question. No river awaits. The lotus leaf does not exist for us. The pawn has never seen victory's laurel nor a princess. Stories follow rules, unfolding in cyclical patterns, such a futile expectation. When will the cycle end? Keep waiting, keep waiting. There's no answers here, only question after question. The pen that wrote these words has not alighted back upon the page, yet the ink is of fate has long dried up. Neither the guardian nor the period that marks the end shall appear. Thus it has always been, until now. But each should follow its own course. This is destiny's inexplicable hope. When will the path ahead reveal itself? Samsara? Cycle? 3 cycle? We shouldn't jump to conclusions too soon. We haven't completed the trial yet. We haven't? More? Ay, ay, ay. It's my fault for waiting this long to do it, but... yeah, I am excited that the streamathon is almost over. I just talked about it like maybe half a minute ago. Or maybe 2 minutes ago. I don't know. My concept of time is a little odd. Excited to have free time back, but also time to like do extra projects and stuff. Also, to catch up on dishes. Because I need to. Very much. And housework. Oh. Yeah. What do you mean? Man. I'm finally locking in. We have any freaking bookworms in chat? I'm locking into Way of Kings lately. I'm like 35% through. I'm enjoying it a lot. I'm like it's still a lot of world building, TBH. It's been hard to get, it was hard to get like to absorb all of these different stories and like hold the threads in my mind. But all the stories are so interesting and unique that I remember them. He's just such a great writer. To the rest of you, it is time for us to part ways. Now, it is clear to me that the answer lies not in the Cave of Murmurs. When I first arrived, I was afraid I would have to pay a heavy price to find a way to save the kingdom here. In the end, the Caves of Eerie Murmurs hold nothing more than a pile of old manuscripts. Deceiving themselves by waiting is a great relief to know that hope still lies out there somewhere. Meaning lies in waiting. No, Your Highness. Meaning lies in the unknown. Waiting leads only to waiting. I most certainly will not save the kingdom using such methods. If the Guardian does not come, I will go in search of them. If I cannot find them in my kingdom, I will search the rest of the world instead. If they are not to be found in this world, I shall keep searching beyond it. Even if my kingdom is destined to fall, I wish to witness its final moments when its end is written. Such blindness, such impetuosity, such frivolity, such ignorance, such superficiality, such impatience. Say we will, but as you yourselves just put it, stories follow rules, unfolding in cyclical patterns, but each should follow its own course. If your path lies here in endless waiting, then mine lies instead on the road ahead. If you were to deem it acceptable, I would like to go along with Your Highness. Let's go. Very good. Playable princess queen flying squirrel win. Ooh. Whoa! Oh my gosh. Go Zhongli. Too bad I don't have in-game music on for this part. If future lies ahead, hope lies ahead, meaning lies beyond the end of the sentence. Courage lies in dialogue, survival in returning, meaning in seeking. I didn't realize I could move this whole time. Got this. No, that's not it. I waited too long. Please, play us a song. Didn't know there was gonna be a big magical sentimental cutscene. The The guardian the relic was looking for was not a valiant warrior in the usual sense. A true guardian who is worthy of acknowledgement is one who always follows their heart, someone who pushes forward relentlessly in spite of their fear. It turns out that this relic, which we've been treating like a problem, was actually the answer all along. Those manuscripts that were waiting in the cave, they've been waiting for their past to appear, waiting all this time. But waiting leads only to more waiting. No one can find the solution to a problem simply by searching within the problem itself. Like you wouldn't be able to pick a leaf from a tree if you were standing on the leaf itself. Anyway, none of them were acknowledged by the relic as the guardians, Your Highness, and Mr. Farbear were, though. So now the relic has lit up and we've found our guardian. Doesn't mean that the problem's solved, Your Highness. Well, you could say that, but I still haven't managed to figure out why it lit up. Looks like Soborn and Sofash will be doing some more research for me. Sorry if I butchered those. Now that the guardian's been chosen, does that mean that the relic's trial has lost its meaning too? It'd be a shame to tear it all down. No, I will keep the trial in place, but it will now be used to train guardians rather than to choose them. If every flying squirrel were to become a guardian someday, then no matter what difficulties the Kingdom of Breeze and Bells faced, we could overcome them together. We've been waiting to do this for a long time. Just a pity that the relic refused to light up sooner, and that Soborn and Sauvage stood in my way. Now that I've been acknowledged by the relic, I shall do whatever I wish. And that's why you're the princess, Your Highness. No. Her Highness title should now be Princess Guardian of the Kingdom of Breeze and Bells. So, Your Highness, would it be alright if I took part in your training? Lisa speaking. This is a trial that you must face to serve the Princess Semest and fulfill your heart's calling. Whose voice was it? It was the same voice of the manuscript that claimed to be Cerberus in the Cave of Eerie Murmurs. Surely the great champion himself doesn't actually believe that I can fulfill the Rain Song's calling. But the Princess Semest doesn't need me to save her. If anything, I'm the one who needs her help. So you told him you could do it? Seeing as it's the calling for the Rain Song Pond, I choose to do what I have. You're saying you would like to undergo the trial? Then of course you're welcome to. I couldn't be more delighted to hear that the champion of the Rain Song Pond is willing to serve my kingdom. Besides, I had planned to travel far away in the future, and I was actually just about to invite you to come along with me. After all, there are bound to be places in the world where the wind, doesn't blow. When that time comes, you'll have to rely on those champion legs of yours. Really? Then I'll try my best not to make any mistakes, though I've never tried jumping with anyone riding on my back before. Then you'll have to train harder from now on. And the two of you, thank you for all your help you've given me and my kingdom. Though there are still so many mysteries yet to be solved, why did we need to find a guardian? Why would the kingdom fall into decay itself? And why would Rainsong Pond have such a calling? But at least the kingdom has been saved, and now I have more time to contemplate these questions. Don't you think those manuscripts in the Cave of Ares seemed related to a story we've heard before? Yes, it does. It's long and complicated. Well, it's not that long or complicated a story. Yes, the goddess of fate. Which is tied to the real world, of course. Now we've really become characters in a story, but seeing as the goddess wrote us in, why didn't she give us an ending? First those poor souls in the cave, and now us. We've been through so much. So that means it is also the goddess of fate who came up with the line, stories follow rules, unfolding in cyclical patterns, but each should follow its own course. I need some time to think about these matters more deeply. My loyal paladin, please take these gifts in token of my gratitude. They were the only treasures I brought with me. If you have time, please come back to visit the Kingdom of Breezes and Bells again. I believe that you may have some questions for me. But first, I must rest well and think hard. No, I don't get to keep the star.
Worth the extra mile.
Saddies. Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Hello, Miss Unish. Yes, I was doing the very last Simulanka world quest. I think. Gosh, I hope. I'm not gonna worry about these. It's okay, I don't need to max that out. I just wanted to get all the lore. I wonder what that will have, the tie will have to the greater story. Because that small story is a reflection of the Goddess of Fate story. And the Goddess of Fate story is a reflection of Teyvat. There's much that could be drawn from it. However, my head hurts, and I don't really want to think about it any longer. I will let it marinate. Perhaps I'll have some thoughts at a later time. Or, yeah, that was the last Simulanka quest. Actually, let me double check. Yes, that was the last Simulanka quest.
Yippee!
Okay. Sorry, nobody birthed tonight. Would rather get a good night's sleep and then we can grind tomorrow. Are you waiting for drips in 2 hours? Absolutely not. Going to bed. Well, I'll watch TV, then I'm going to bed. Tomorrow, obviously we'll look at the drip marketing. We will not play Genshin because there will be nothing to do. We'll not play Genshin. Maybe we'll do March's event. I think that could be nice. And then, since I don't want to wait too long before that ends, March in Honkai. And then once we've played that, at least part of it, then we'll go into Rebirth. And I will have an announcement about my playthrough of Final Fantasy Rebirth at the time, but I will not be sharing it until the time comes. And I think it may surprise some of you. Have a wonderful night. Fayumi, thank you for the Prime sub. I'm sorry I missed that at the time. Have a wonderful time zone, and I'll see you tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow daytime. Go watch the gardening video. I'm sorry if you